All right, welcome back to Good Morning Quad Cities at 11. It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Elisa Rora's here with the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. And first of all, let's talk about who you brought with us today.
Yes, this is Babs. She's a 5-year-old heeler mix. She's been with us for about 8 months now, but she's so sweet. She loves to get attention. She loves being loved.
Aww.
Yeah, she was found as a stray originally and was caught by our friends at On the Run Pet Rescue, and she's been with us ever since, and we just can't figure out why. This is her first time out doing something like this, so she was pretty nervous at first, but I think she's warming up all right.
I think she's doing great.
Yeah.
So what kind of houses do you think Babs would fit best in here?
So since she was a stray, we don't have a lot of information about what she's lived with in the past, but we think that with a slow introduction, it's possible she may do okay in a home with cats.
Okay.
We'd want to introduce her to any dogs that would want to come meet her before she went home with anything like that. But she's done really good meeting all of our volunteers. We've had some children volunteers that come in and hang out with her and read to her, and she seems to really like them. So it's possible she'd be a good fit for many different kinds of homes.
That's awesome.
Maybe a laid back home too would be good.
That's so sweet. And you know, what makes heelers different from other dog breeds, if you know?
Yeah, I have one myself, so I'm very partial to them. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very smart, just very intelligent dogs. A lot of them are pretty high energy, but she kind of is the more laid back, wants to hang out, you know, explore a bit, but hang out on the couch and just be with someone kind of girl. But that's something I really like about them, is just how intelligent and smart they are.
Right. And you know, Saturday, you're holding your Pause to Recycle Give Back Day. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so that's going to be at Simcoe in Milan. It's Simcoe Recycling. If you bring your recyclables to them and tell them that you're donating towards the Quad City Animal Welfare Center, they'll actually give you additional cash back for your recyclables, and it just goes right back towards the animals. So you're doing two things. You're helping the earth and the animals as well, which is wonderful.
And that's this Saturday. What time is that?
This Saturday, it's going to be from 9 to 12.
Okay, that's awesome. And then also Thursday is National Take Your Cat to the Vet Day. So what are some things that cat owners may not be aware are common issues with their friends, their furry feline friends?
So a lot of the time we get asked a lot about nail trimming. We do offer that at our clinic. Something else, getting them up to date on their vaccines, like their FVRCP, their rabies vaccines.
Right.
You know, just making sure, especially if you have an indoor-outdoor type of kitty,
Right.
you know, you want to make sure they're definitely up to date on their vaccines. You're getting them tested annually. And everything like that, but definitely still keeping up with your vet visits, even for the feline friends.
Okay, and then also one last thing, you know, we're getting ready to go back to school, and it can be confusing for like a dog or a cat when, you know, their friend goes back to school or goes to college, or they're away for 8 hours at a time. What can you kind of tell people to do with, you know, their pet to assure that they're not stressed out over that?
I would say, you know, give them something fun to do while you're not home. Even if you're crating, you know, your animal, if they're home alone, give them a Kong, you know, a food puzzle toy of some kind that they're safe to have while they're alone. We really like at the shelter freezing our Kongs with peanut butter or yogurt in them. So kind of depending on what your dog's allergies are, if they have any, and what they like, you can give them something to work on while you're not home, as long as it's a safe one.
And that works for, you know, kids and parents when they're away at work as well?
Oh, yeah. Just giving them something to do, and then lots of playtime and snuggles when you get home, of course.
Of
So,
course.
yeah.
They're always so excited to see you when you come home.
Yeah.
That's the best part about having
It
a dog,
is.
I think.
It is. Yes, I agree.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And if you would like to adopt Babs, you can visit the Quad City Animal Welfare Center's Adoption Center. And they're open Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturdays, noon to 5. You can visit their Facebook page or their website.